Hello, everyone. So I'm, of course, Dara Thomason, the weight loss coach for quilters, and I'm here with Sue. And we're talking about what it's meant for her to have experienced a live event retreat with myself and very special Love Yourself Thin members.
I've worked with Dara for a while and did not have an opportunity to attend her first live retreat. So it was a priority for me to be able to attend this one. And it was in the fall in Wisconsin, which is beautiful. But I think more than that, it was the opportunity to be with these women who I've seen on so many Zoom calls and to actually spend time with them in person, both coaching as well as just downtime, just be able to kind of hang out and stitch and chat.
How has that event buoyed you up and prepared you so that you can be more who you want to be when you have all these different challenges?
My biggest revelation, I think, with the coaching was how like chaos and disorder impacts me and how I respond to that. It was not something I had ever put together prior to this intense coaching. And so that was extremely helpful. And it has been really helpful within the last week in particular, having sessions of really intense coaching, kind of offset by sharing meals together, by going for walks together, by sitting and stitching together. That kind of diffused some of that intensity. I didn't feel like I was like it was just this intense experience all of the time. I was able to have downtime to kind of let my brain just rest. And it wasn't coaching or trying to problem solve or do anything, which was really, it was a very good balance in that respect.
So when you think about the investment of time and money, would you say you got your money's worth?
Oh, I got more than my money's worth. Absolutely.
You say that like you didn't even have to think about it. Why was it so worth it all?
Honestly, I think one of the biggest benefits for me was being able to sit in the same room with all these people. You know, we get to know each other to a certain degree in the meetings, but it's a fairly structured format. And you don't get to just sit and chat and learn about other parts of people's lives. It was because of the format and because I think all of us felt very safe there. I think people opened up to a greater degree than sometimes they feel okay doing on a Zoom call. And so, I mean, people shared some intensely personal things and challenges that, I mean, honestly, I feel honored that they trusted all of us, me included, enough to share them. And that in and of itself that's pretty good feeling to have that. Just the coaching that I was able to receive and the ability to kind of step away from normal routine and not have my normal responsibilities was very helpful. And it allowed me the headspace basically to go to some of those places that were really difficult.
What would you say is the difference between like just going to a retreat with a bunch of ladies quilting, because I know you've done lots of those, to something like this event?
Well, I mean, you know, they're similar in terms of you get away from your normal routine. The difference, I think, is that I felt like I got away from the normal routine. I had that time and space to be creative and to think about creative things, but I also was really able to spend time like working on my brain, working on my thoughts, getting clear on some things that I don't think I even realized I wasn't clear on. Yeah, that's the big difference between, you know, a normal quilt retreat and this.
Yeah, I love it. So there are women watching your video and they're excited. They're really excited about the idea of spending that kind of money. And it is really difficult to get away from your family responsibilities and all of that. Why is it so worth it?
I think you just have to realize that you and your brain are worth it. It is a lot of money, but it also, I mean, it truly is an investment in yourself, in in you being comfortable and happy with yourself. It is worth it. And you do have to convince yourself sometimes that it's worth taking that step and worth taking that risk. And you know what? Your family will survive without you for a few days.
Well, thank you so much, Sue. You are so awesome.
Thanks.
And
you too.
yeah, we'll see you later.
Right back at you.
Yeah.